Alright, so back again. I think I'm going to give it another round tonight. Do a couple. And let's see what we can do here. I tried to cut off the pistol round crafting to make shotgun, but then realized I ran out of copper. So I couldn't even make any ammo. But I do have a drill, I do have a pistol, I've got some pistol rounds and some biofuel. Oxygen's still going and it's all fueled up. Running out of wood. And let's see, I'm crafting up the remainder of my food. Yeah, plenty of oxygen, and I need copper. Got some iron, got some silicon. I need iron. That's what I need. So, oh, and I made up another. You know what? I'm taking that out of there. I made up another constructor, and what I want to do with this is be processing. You know what? I don't care. Putting it on top. I want to be doing multiple biofuels. I don't want to run out of gas. So these things are going to be off to the races. And yeah, let's go get some copper, hopefully. May even get some extra rocks for some crushed stone. Get some concrete squares to start making a base, I think, so I can be in the AC. And let's see if we can start going that route. Get out of the sun. Get out of the heat. Don't have to just run around at night. I should have made a chainsaw. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Got all that stuff in there. Didn't even make a chainsaw. I will make a chainsaw on the next run, for sure. There's some copper. Hopefully there's more in this general range over here. I noticed a lot of the ore can be clustered. Once you find one of a certain type, there may be more around, and that looks to be the case. So hopefully I've solved my copper woes. I'll go ahead and eat some of that up. I can't remember if this big one, I think that big one gave me nothing, so I'm not going to cut another one down. But I will go over and get some more copper. I'm also going to check temperatures when the sun comes up. If this area is cooler over here, it's still by water, and I see seaweed in there below the water line, so it should be good for food and resources. That might be a great place for a base. It's got to be manageable temperature. What's out there in the water? I'm gonna go see what that is. Manageable temperature and access to food and other resources. What is over here? What is this guy? It's that shell thing, whatever that is. I don't even know what those are. Get me some wood from my biofuel factory over there. And, you know, honestly, with these slow crafting speeds, you just have to overcome it with multiple crafters. Multiple constructors, I'm sorry. I'll show you a trick with this. You can get down here on the ground, and if you do that, it actually removes the water, so I'm no longer standing in water. So I blew that up and I didn't get anything for it. That's no good. Okay. But I don't know if you noticed that, but if you drill the ground out underwater, you can actually stand there and breathe in an oxygenated planet. This one, of course, is not oxygenated, so that doesn't work. But at least I wasn't standing in water. Still looking for some copper, like a little bit more. Can't tell if that's some over there. That might be, but I'm not going to go for it. There's some silicon. I'll go ahead and grab that. I think that's some copper up there. I'm looking for those janky looking rocks. Yep, that's some copper. then of course the brown splotch. And if you don't know, if you hold a drill or a multi-tool over an object, down in the bottom right you can see it says copper bearing, hit point 60, and that's how you can identify rocks and things like that, and what you're looking at if you're ever uncertain. So I should be good after this little run. Make myself a detector, which will start telling me where POIs are as I go out, and I'll make myself a bike so I can cover ground faster, and we should be good. Pick up all this stuff because I'm still trying to level with this slow player progression, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, little story time here. I like to tell stories. I've played this game, I don't know, probably 600 hours or so. Again, most of that is PvP and part of a clan that several of the guys have about 2,000 hours playing this game, and all of it almost is PvP. So they really know what they're doing. They're expert builders. It's a lot of fun looking at their ships. They've managed to find that balance between pretty cool looking ships, but also 100% PvP viable. So I spent a lot of time focusing on those tactics, but nonetheless I like the single player component of this game as well, much more so than them. I used to play 7 Days to Die. I've got about 2,000 hours in that game. And I just love the fact that it's open-ended. You can play this game just however you want. And IronMan is a great example of that. It's something creative. I applaud Captain Adonis for doing that and encouraging people to play the game in a different way that they may not have thought about, and to make a competition out of it. Everybody likes that. And it drew me in. I started trying that mode, and I thought it was really, really fun. And you add your own twist to it if you want. And then on top of that, he's built a community of people who watch these videos, and YouTubers who play together and support each other and help each other with tips and tricks. And that's what it's all about. If we're going to spend our time playing games, there's more than just entertainment to it. There's community and cool things like that. So, you know, I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but that's one of the things I love about playing games. You know, I've been playing games for a long, long time, and I just love how it brings people together. Let's see, I'm not seeing any wood, which was one of my primary goals, so I probably ought to figure something out there. I may just go back, craft a bike, and try to go further out, get the detector, try to go further out and see what I can come up with. Or I'll go chop down those things over there, whatever those are. Yep, that wood there on the coastline should be good for taking, even if it's only one wood each. I will take it. That's still two biofuel, which works. Ooh, there's something over there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see that. As soon as I point to it, unrenders between these two mountains. You see it over there? I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. I wanted to see if that would work, but it didn't. I have to get down here in the water in a second because I'm starting to overheat. And soon enough, I should have enough waters that I can just drink them as extra to let my body temperature actually drop. You see that top number at 77 up in the top right corner? Starts dropping. The 82 is the outside temperature. The top number is my body temperature, I believe. And you gotta let that come down once you get out of the hot area by standing in the water. So let me get this wood, and I'm gonna head on back to the constructors, and we should be good. Let's see. Anything else I can eat? No. We're going back. I'm not too far away. Oh, yeah, so I'll show you. Here's a practical way to use that trick. So before I wouldn't be able to drill this, right? Can't do it underwater, but I can take my drill, hit ground drill, hit it. Alright. And now I should be standing here, and I should be able to use this. I'm still underwater. Let's see here. Okay, now you see how it lit up? I should be able to hit it. There you go. That's how you get these underwater trees once you have a drill. But also note, my temperature just spiked up to 152, so you have to be aware of that as well. So find the place where that works for you, where it's useful, and use it. Otherwise, don't, you know? But those little tips and tricks we pick up from one another make all the difference in the world. And that is a ton. I don't know if you can see that down in there, but all that seaweed down in the water, unbelievable. And that's all food. So I'm good on food. I'm good on air. I've got to get a cockpit to start managing this temperature, because this just isn't good. And I know some people will play straight for the HV. And you know what? I'll probably get myself a cockpit here very shortly, just to avoid having to continuously hop in the water and whatnot. See if we can drink some air while we're flying. Go ahead and throw half the wood up here. Queue up some of that. Throw the rest of the wood down here. Queue up some of that. Take my biofuel. Got my bars, 113 on that. I will chomp those. Make sure my stamina stays up, because that just depletes your oxygen. So I was actually working against myself by not keeping my food topped off right there. Throw my ores in there. And what was I going to go for? I was going to go for a bike. Give me that bike. Motorcycle. I want a motorcycle? I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a water generator down, get that going for when I have a base. I've got a blueprint for a base that I could just drop. Let me see. Oh, it's my base. Base. How about this guy? 50, 38, and 26. So I could do that. I could drop that down. It gives me my turret, gives me my constructor. All I would need is to unlock cannon turret. Can I still do that? Can I still do that? I cannot, but I've got to be close to getting that next level. Yeah, I'm not too far away, so I can pick some stuff. Get that, spawn in my base, which would be good. Still got 3 minutes here. Get that going. 13 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes. Okay, so we're good. Got a motorcycle coming. This is going to be great. Put this up on my bar. I'm going to go ahead and put my shotgun down there. Put my oxygen bottles down here on this bar. These things do not expire, so we're good there. Put my bandages on my bar. I'm probably good enough to leave my detox there. I'm not going to need it in a pinch. Put my food and my oxygen, and then that means I can also make some shotgun shells, and I want at least 90 of those. I want a detector. Go ahead and make a chainsaw while I'm at it, just to make life a little easier. What do I need for multi-charges? I need some promethium, which I do not have. A water container. And do I want to make the base next, or do I want to make a little HV? I would just build it, but because I don't have enough points and levels right now, I may just spawn one in. Let's see. This guy was pretty decent. He's level 5. Level 5, I do like that one. Mini drill. Let's see, starter HV. That's a level 5. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, what about one of these? My racers. No, that's not going to work. Yeah. I may have to go for the base, to be honest with you. I can't. I don't have enough points to build my own vehicle. I do have a motorcycle now, so that's good. Get the water going. Throw that in there. Survival constructor. Ooh, I'm gonna keep a couple of those. I would like that. And let's see here. Let's we went quite a ways that way. We don't have our detector yet, so let's go ahead and get that detector. Take those off. I could be doing these in these other constructors, but I do want to keep that biofuel going. I'm going to go ahead and throw another one in. I may just throw 2 in. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Keep that going. Got enough. Oh, I was going to say I have enough oxygen, but here I am getting depleted again. So I'm standing out in the sun, not paying attention. I'm going to put this water generator down. This thing is fantastic. It starts just really cranking out those big water bottles, which is what gives us the big O2 tanks. So it's critical. And I think with this, I'm also going to make a couple more of these. Need a few more plant fibers for this one. And then I'm going to make a couple more bullets, pistol rounds. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Got my detector. Throw that up there. Right. And this is outputting. Everything's going. I just need... I need my chainsaw. Come on. Give me that chainsaw. And then what is my plan? My plan is going to be... I think the wreckage is going to be down here in this area. Because I've uncovered all that. I should have already seen it. I'll bet you it's down here. Yep, I bet you it's down here. So the other thing I'm going to do here after this queues is I'm going to take my rocks out. I'm going to put my rocks over here. And I'm going to go ahead and just say make me some concrete. I'll make 100, 200 concrete blocks. I don't know how many I'm going to get out of that 83 crushed stone. And then with the rest of this, I should just be able to say Let's queue up all this copper and silicone. It's way more than I'll get, but it'll empty that out, and I will be left with ingots, and that is what I want. Right. Yes, that is exactly right. So I should be able to do this. Oh wait, sorry. Go ahead and put I'm going to take my chainsaw that I now have, which is fantastic, which means I don't really need that survival tool, but no, what would I use it for? I don't need it. I was thinking multi-tooling, but yeah, I don't need that. Although I do need some promethium. Got some shotgun shells now. This is good. This is good. This is good. How much more do I have in there? I got 10. I got 1 in 10. And a bunch of rocks. And I got 36 minutes, 38 minutes, 41 minutes, 29 minutes. Perfect. All that's queued up. Nothing else to queue up. And I think we're good. So, my plan is to go exploring now. So I will, I think, cut here, and the next episode I'll go exploring.